All right, y'all, listen fast because I don't talk slow, and I got this dog barking in my neighborhood like he ain't got no goddamn sense. But y'all pay attention, okay, because this is really, really important. Latanya Blanda, LAT Fish and Fit on the socials, y'all, and we have our she fish fry. That's right. So what I want you to do right now, because this is an educational video, I'm gonna need you to go and get your she fish spinning combo, okay? Got it? Good. All right, y'all. What we are going to talk about is the rod and the reel, okay? So let's first start with the rod, okay? So with the rod, you have the rod blank. That makes up the entire rod from the tip to the butt end, the B-U-T-T. On this rod, you have the guides. Some people refer to this as the eye. Technically, it's the guides. Eye, guide, call it whatever you want, okay? It's essentially the same thing. The next important thing that's on here that is highly underrated, in my opinion, is the hook keeper. This little piece right here. This is where you want to stow your hook, all right? This prevents you from placing your hook on the guide, because if you place the hook here, what's going to happen is you're going to damage this insert. Now think about this. Your line runs through these guides. If you got a groove or any rough surfaces or anything within this insert is going to impact the integrity of your line. So if you're hooked into that big fish and you start reeling it in, and then all of a sudden your line pops and you realize that it didn't pop at the hook, that it popped somewhere in the line, somewhere.
Then it's possible that something in your guides caused a weak spot in your line.
Okay, so to prevent that, I always encourage people to use the hook keeper to stow your hook, all right? The reel seat is the next thing that we're going to talk about, and this is here. So what I want to show y'all here is that this can be removed simply by unscrewing this, okay? And voila, your reel comes out. If you like the reel but can't stand the rod, or you like the rod but can't stand the reel, you can switch these out. These are interchangeable. So don't feel like just because you bought a combo, you're limited to what you actually got. This can be changed out if need be. So you're going to place this reel back into the seat and then take it in reverse to tighten this back down on there. And there you go. Next thing we're going to talk about is the reel. So we got the reel handle. We have the bail. You can flip this up and you can flip it down. In the down position, this is going to hold your line in place, okay? So it's essentially stopping your line. If you open it up, your line is now going to come off the spool more freely. So this helps when you're casting it, all right? Flip it back. On the top here, this is your drag. So this is a counterclockwise position. This will loosen your drag. In a clockwise position, this will tighten your drag. Another important thing with this that you will encounter, and I promise you, you're going to encounter it. If you are fishing, you're going to try to figure out and understand how that line got caught up under the spool. Instead of cutting your line, y'all, because you don't have to do that, take this all the way out. Are we there yet? Here we go. You want to be careful, y'all. So see how this cap comes off, but please be careful lifting this up. This comes out. Sometimes there are additional parts and pieces in here. You do not want to lose this, and please do not do this over the water. You want to be somewhere where you have a flat surface up under you so that if something does drop, you can easily retrieve it. Take your line from up under there, put this back on the right way, and then tighten it back up. Voila, just like that. All right, as you can see here, I'm reeling with my right hand. I promise this is my right hand. Right hand. Let's just say this is not comfortable for you and you feel like reeling with your left is going to be more comfortable, which is what I prefer. On my spinning combos, I always choose to have my reel handle on the left side. So in order to do that, this little jewel here on this side, you're going to take that off. Again, do not do this over the water. Next, you're going to remove this handle. Again, reverse. Handle comes off. You see that right there? Well, you have the same thing on the opposite side. So if I want to make this left hand retrieve, I'm just going to take that, put it in here, reel it back, secure it, tighten it. That little jewel that you removed from the opposite side, take that and screw this on the other end. And voila, now you have left hand retrieve. Stay tuned, y'all, for more she fish tutorials. Let's go.